I guess the game started, you guys were 0 for 18
Yeah.
from 3 to start, and then the third quarter, everything really turned around like in the last 3 minutes of the third quarter with Cam, Leah Harmon, Cavender sisters. What changed, do you think, at that point? It was really kind of 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. From that moment forward, your team dominated.
Well, I think one thing that really helped us is just continuing to reverse the ball and share it. And also, I thought Cam did a great job sealing inside, and she drew a lot of attention. So that helps us get a little bit more open on the perimeter. I also thought Haley did a great job of driving. Cam did a great job of releasing for kickbacks to get some easy shots for Cam. I can't speak enough about how well these two played. I mean, you look at the stats, 20 rebounds between the two of them, and then the points. You know, these two were amazing today playing together. And really, when things got tight, I thought they really kept their composure and keep everybody focused. And the free throw shooting was amazing too.
Yeah.
But really, just the effort. I thought Cam really kept her composure, even though it was very physical inside, and either got the shot, got fouled, made her free throws. I thought Haley did a wonderful job of not only finding her shot and attacking, but also going and getting rebounds and getting us extra possessions. She's one of the best rebounding guards I've ever coached. I mean, just flat out heart. And so impressed with what she brings our team.
Yeah, I mean, just considering your height, lack of, what have you always been a great rebounder? What is it? Just effort, desire, hunger? What is it that? How do you get all those balls at your height?
Yeah, I just think, speaking on what TC said, I feel like any extra possessions for our team, if I can get a rebound, I want to do that. I feel like at the guard position, one of the opponents don't really box out, so it's kind of an advantage of like go get the ball. So yeah, I just think just giving effort and trying to get off all the boards. I mean, I think getting as many possessions and opportunities for our team is kind of on my mind, and I think that allowed us to get some juice in the third quarter and the second quarter too.
I want to ask all three of you, whatever, how do you not get demoralized when you miss 18 shots from outside, and how do you keep shooting until it finally goes in?
Right, yeah, I mean, as you can tell, my threes are a little inconsistent right now, so obviously I need to get back in the gym and just trust my work. Obviously, I think we did a good job when TC prepared us this week when we were practicing, just preparing if the outside shots aren't falling, like how can we adjust and get inside, and Cam's so efficient in there, let's use her and make her work, and as you can tell, that's what we did. And I think that was a good job for our team, just because if the outside shots aren't falling, we need to have a good post presence, and that's what we did today.
Cam, how comfortable are you feeling now on this team and with your role? I mean, you really just seem like a veteran Miami player out there today.
Yeah, I feel like it's all starting to piece together. I think we're all starting to build that camaraderie. The more games we play, the more we learn and keep adjusting. And from here, I mean, it's only going to go up. You know, we have so many different things to work on, but I feel like it's really starting to gel.
I wanted to ask also about Hannah had 9 assists and 1 turnover.
I was just showing that to Haley.
I mean, those are big numbers.
Well, not only that, but 9 points, 9 assists.
Yeah.
I mean, she played a phenomenal game with only 1 turnover against pressure. You know, they were trapping, they were gambling at times. They've got great quickness, but it just shows you, I mean, that's why we have so much confidence in her. She played exceptionally well at Florida as well. When we play tough competition, and really anyone, but really we trust her against anyone to bring the ball up the floor and get us into something. She's got a great head on her shoulders. She sees the floor exceptionally well. She just really thinks the game well. She's got a high IQ. And her skill level is very high as well. But she does a nice job of making sure that we run our break efficiently, that we take care of the basketball, and that she continues to find people when they're open at the right time.
And what about Leah Harmon? I mean, during that third quarter stretch, she really made some huge plays on both ends.
Yeah, well, a couple stats that just jump out to me. In the first half, I always kind of look at a sheet that shows me what the plus minus is for every lineup when they're out there. And her group, actually, when she was on the floor, had +4. That was the best of any group in the first half. And so when we went to sub, I'm like, let's give her another chance. And her group, when she was in, was +13. So, you know, she did a great job being a difference maker. That's what we talk to the kids about, is care about not just how many you score, but what is the difference in the score when you're in the game. And I thought Leah did a wonderful job of complimenting the other players. You know, she was unselfish when she was in there. She took good care of the basketball. She's quick and can defend. But more importantly, just helped calm us and help get us into good offense so that we could score and develop a lead.
And the free throws, I guess, more ice cream?
More ice cream. I still owe them. I ordered them double. We may have to stack them for something besides ice cream. Yeah. Yeah, but I tell you what, I'll pay all year long if it comes to that, because I tell you what, that wins games. That wins close games, that helps you have the lead that we had today, and I'm so proud of how well we shot it today.
Yeah, 90%, 90.5. What did you guys do for Thanksgiving? Were you all together? Were you separate?
Yeah, we had practice in the morning, but then afterwards, I hung out with my family, and then, I think some of the girls, Cam and the parent, you can talk about that.
What'd you guys do?
I think people who had family were with their families, but then the rest of the team, we all got together and like went to a team dinner, which was really nice, so.
So you're 6-0. I mean, how you feel?
Feeling good, you know, gotta keep it rolling, can't be complacent, you know, we got more games to come, just gotta keep being hungry and keep getting better every day.
On Sunday, so you play the winner of this next game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you know about either of those two? I mean, what do you know about their teams?
Obviously, we know Quinnipiac has come here and had some success in the past, and they're probably excited to be in this tournament, and I joked that we should never let them come back. But the one thing I'll say about them, they're well coached. I've watched them probably a little bit more because of their location from where I coached before. I've seen them a lot. They share the basketball well, play an open style offense. She's a tremendous coach. I haven't watched Southeast Louisiana. I'm excited to watch them and see a little bit more film. One thing about me as a head coach is I take it one game at a time. I let my staff work ahead, but I never want to take any team for granted. And so tonight and even today, I'll dive into them and make sure that I'm ready. But, I think the biggest thing is even with our team, I don't want them to ever look ahead. So we'll focus on both those teams today and make sure that we're ready. But I'm really proud of the composure. I just want us to keep taking it one day at a time and keep wanting to be better. And I feel like this team has answered the call.
Yeah, one last thing. I mean, just talking about the composure, it really, again, wasn't until the end of the third quarter that, that this team, how important is that this older leadership of the team just, no one seemed to panic, even though you guys were down for most of the game, really?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think, we just have a lot of experienced people on the court, so we don't try to get too high and get too low. I think TC does a great job of preparing us for that. And the last 6 games that we played, some of them have been close, and I think that just gives us kind of a niche. When it gets close, don't panic, take care of the ball more, adjust at halftime, and then just make those adjustments and come out strong. And I think having clear heads and composure on the court allows us to just really focus and execute when the game's close.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here, Michelle.
All right.
We appreciate you.